think there are some things you would definitely do and some things you definitely wouldn't do. But initially I don't think that was properly understood. So when I talk about some of the things you wouldn't do now, I don't think you would outsource the kind of things that define you as a business and allow you to set your strategy and direction and pace of movement.
So we found that one of the roles that we end up playing is actually being the guys that protect the customer from these giant outsourcers with their big contracts and their teams of lawyers. Is that something that you found you guys have to get involved with as well?
Probably day-to-day discussions, meetings, planning, all that kind of thing going on, especially in the transformation and transition projects that we're working on, where the trend is to move away from the big suppliers and bring things in-house. So yeah, I mean, that's probably day-to-day business for us.
You need to consider the full cost of ownership when you do this. I think it's quite easy to be attracted by a very, very favourable or cheap headline cost, what you're going to outsource. But very quickly you get tied up in that being the sole focus of the deal, and you forget to look about all the other things, all the other advantages you had when you had control over it yourself.
To actually outsource effectively some of the management of the work that's being done, and that means, again, there is more cost than just the people cost. In fact, when you add that up, the additional people you need, the contract management you need, it can often remove quite a lot of the savings that you'd expect from offshoring or outsourcing.
You may well have set out with the best of intentions and did set out with the best of intentions at the start, but just things have changed outside of your control, and you now find yourself locked into something that is very expensive and very difficult and disruptive, and that disruption takes away management time, management attention to having to renegotiate. So you find yourself taking your eye off the ball of what's actually now important in the market and what the business is asking you to do.